What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I'm focusing on the Calder trophy race. My top two candidates. There's three. Obviously, I'm president of the Dylan Larkin fan club. Actually, membership dues are due today. Gotta get them in. But right now, I got Larkin third in the Calder trophy race, which I never thought I'd say at any point this season. But, you look at what Artemi Panarin's doing in Chicago. And yes, he's playing with Patrick Kane. Yes, so what? He's playing with Patrick Kane. I don't know why is that a bad thing. You got to be pretty good to play with him on a consistent basis. And I'd say playing with him all season is, somewhat consistent, and he's been doing some great things. And I get that he's older than, he's 4 years older than Larkin. Oh my God! But the rules are you have to be under 26, and Larkin and Panarin's still, I think, 23. So yeah, it's like, oh, well, relax. 23 or 24. He's 24. He's actually born 2 days after me in the year of our Lord, 1991. So pretty good stuff happened that year. But again, I really like what he's been doing all season. Him, Anisimov, and Kane have been, absolutely electric together, and been probably the best line of the NHL. I mean, you look at what Kane's done this year, and I think right now Kane is my Hart Trophy favorite. We'll get to that in another piece, but I just love the way the kid plays. He really, it truly has been a good, means to fill the void that Patrick Sharp's departure left the Blackhawks. So, again, I like what the kid's doing. I think he's a hell of a player, and he was an absolute steal as an undrafted free agent. Speaking of steals, the fact that Shane Gauthier went undrafted in 2011 and then was a third-round pick in 2012, I mean, come on. He's got 16 points in 23 games. He's scoring overtime winners like it's nobody's business. And, oh yeah, he's a defenseman from Florida. Philly has needed help on defense for the last couple of years. When you look at it, ever since I lost Chris Pronger and then went all in on Shea Weber, they've still needed that, force on the back end. And I'm not saying Gauthier is going to be that guy, but let's see. I think he's 6th on the team in scoring, and he's played 17 less games than the rest of the team. So that's what you're looking at. I think, guys like him, Travis Sanheim, Ivan Provorov, even, Moran, I think that they've got a really good nucleus stealing defenseman coming together, and, it'll complement their skilled forward core in the organization. It's something to keep an eye on. But again, I really, really like Gauthier's game. I liked his game in the World Juniors 3 years ago. I liked him when he was at Union. He's a very, very, very talented kid that I don't think got the credit he deserved. And everywhere he goes, he does some big time things, moving the puck, and you really just can't teach that. To see him playing this at this level, it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of like with Gaudreau last year. Like, he's doing these big time things in the NHL, and like, so I'm doing all that in college, and I knew he was gonna be a hell of a player, so I'm not surprised. So we'll see how it all works out. But I got Larkin third. Larkin's got 29 points on the season, second in the league in plus minus, and I know that's an antiquated stat, but it still says something. And it's really fit in very well with the veteran-laden Detroit Red Wings team. But I just think right now he's third behind Gauthier and Panarin, and I think Max Domi's in the mix as well. I love Domi. I've talked about him ad nauseum. But there's a lot of talent. I've said this a lot. This is a time to be a fan of young talent in the NHL, because none of these three guys were the top 2 picks in the NHL draft last year. McDavid and Eichel, they're both doing some big time things. Obviously McDavid's been out, but when he comes back, I think he's gonna be pretty electrifying. And Eichel is playing his way into the Calder discussion as well. 2 weeks he could be the Calder front runner. It's just the way things work. And you look at even going a step further with the teenagers in the AHL, whether it's Nylander or Mikko Rantanen, I'm forgetting one other person. There's so much young talent in pro hockey right now that's like, wow. There's a lot of real good players out there. So we'll see how it all works out. But again, this is one of the best crops of 23 and under, 24 and under, classes we've seen in a long time. Anyway, that's like an episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes through the season and beyond. Later, guys.